Niggas, bro, Cardi B downfall is looking crazy right now. How the fuck you managed to get pregnant not even a year after you and your mans broke up? Managed to get pregnant by the nigga who constantly cheats on you in front of your face, carrying his child, and the nigga sleeps with men? Shit, I think twice about announcing that baby too. Word to me.
Y'all said Cardi B's gonna come for me. Bitch, her baby daddy was in my DMs. I ain't worried about that bitch. You stayed with the man that embarrassed you in front of the world. Who's the fool?
Chad, what do you mean? Cardi B went from having babies with male to that of an alleged DL man. Cardi B's baby daddy, Stefon Diggs, was caught with none other than Jeffree Star. Cardi and Stefon Diggs were everywhere together, and Cardi really went out of her way to prove that she upgraded from Offset to Stefon. But Jeffree made it clear that the whole time that Cardi was trying to sell their relationship that he and Stefon were out together publicly, and Cardi was apparently the last person to find out.
You could never make me hate Jeffree Star. Yo, he was dragging Cardi. Yo. Listen. I have to add him to the list. Y'all can't.
Now, for those of you who are somehow not caught up, Cardi and Stefon broke up not too long ago, right around the time that he made her look funny by bringing his other baby mama to the Super Bowl without informing Cardi. After Stefon was let go by the Patriots after their Super Bowl loss, folks were backing Cardi, claiming that she walked out of the relationship as a winner. And Stefon couldn't treat her like that and expect for everything to be all good. And there's been several instances where men have come out to claim that the only reason he treats women this way and has so many kids is because he wants to hide the real fact that he is DL. Even before Cardi and Stefon got together, there had been DL rumors surrounding this man, especially after the infamous moment where all or most of his teammates said that they wouldn't want him dating their sister.
Least like to date your sister. Team. On this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
This team would you least like to date your sister?
Least I should date my sister Diggs. 100%.
This team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
But nobody wants me to date his sister. I'm a great guy.
Like, what is it about Stefon that made him an instant no to everyone who's with him on a day-to-day? But Cardi still ignored the allegations and questions and went public with her relationship with Stefon. Granted, the relationship got a lot of attention and praise initially because everyone thought that Cardi was getting her lick back after years of putting up with Offset shenanigans, but the tune changed once Cardi announced that she was expecting. The question was, did Cardi really need to get pregnant? Especially with a man like Stefon who already had a messy history. Stefon was only meant for a good time, not a long time, and certainly not meant to have a baby with, because that means he's going to be in Cardi's life forever. But Cardi didn't really listen to any of the concerns. If anything, their relationship became more public, and she spoke about how he came into her life to heal her.
I mean, like, I should have fun, and we had a little bit of too much fun, and now I'm here. I'm here. We had too much fun. And yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah, and you're both happy. And you're both happy about it.
Yes, we're very
But
happy.
I'm happy for you to see you this happy because we all know you went through a very messy divorce with Offset. Were you worried about opening your heart up again or falling in love again or even dating again? Were you concerned about that?
Yes. And one thing about like dating, like it's like when you date, you feel like you're like 16 again. And I don't really.
Well, you want to feel like you're 16. You want to meet somebody that makes you feel like that.
You do, but then it's like you also remember what you dealt with when you were 16. So it's like restarting
Well,
again.
that part, yeah.
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 And being open
And vulnerable.
and vulnerable.
Mhm.
And like one time he just told me like it's like
But then an influencer and stylist Christopher Griffin, who used to work with Stefon, revealed that the NFL player had made several inappropriate advances towards him. So here's how the story goes. According to Griffin, he and Diggs both attended a charity basketball game in Washington in 2023. Music. After the game, they went to a club for a few hours before they returned back to Stefon's home in Rockville, Maryland. And that's when things started going off the rails. When he was in the house, Stefon reportedly offered Gareth candy after refusing a couple of times. He eventually accepted. Y'all, that's when Chris realized that he had just made a huge mistake. His whole body felt like he had been hit by a freight music train. And that's when he realized that the candy was laced with a controlled substance. Stefon approached him and reportedly began touching him and engaging in activities with him until Chris pushed himself away and locked himself in the bathroom for 45 minutes to shake off the effects. According to Chris, when he was ready to go home, Diggs beat him up, stripped him, and forced him to learn and repeat a false account of the night's events and eventually dropped him off at an airport. But as bad as that was, it only got worse. A week later, Chris was cornered in an elevator in his LA home by a group of men, including Derez Diggs, Stefon's brother. For Chris, Derez was sent there to unalive him so that he would keep Stefon's essay quiet and wouldn't spill any of his gay secrets. However, Chris eventually had to speak out just so that everyone could know exactly what was going on.
Directly after that, they took my clothes off and just kind of like pressured me. Continually to.
They took your clothes.
Yeah, they took my clothes off. They took my clothes off. They took all of my belongings. They
So you're naked?
I got drawers on. I think they let me. I think I kept my drawers. It was a point in time where I'm like, yo, bro, y'all want to see me naked?
Was insane. And of course, the Fawn denied all of and even filed a defamation lawsuit against Chris. And while all of this was going on, the last person that anyone ever expected to back Chris started to speak up, too. At first, Jeffree didn't come out to say anything bad about Stefon. It was only showing support for Nicki Minaj. But once it was implied that Cardi would come for him for even suggesting that he liked Nicki, that's when Jeffree basically flipped the table. He didn't even care whether Cardi or her fans came for him, because he couldn't take her seriously when her man disrespected her every time she wasn't around. Around that time, Stefon and Cardi started seeing each other. Stefon slid into Jeffree's DM, and they reportedly started going out together. Stefon was photographed music at hotels, and word is that they were caught at a couple of restaurants too, looking like a couple. Now, I want to make it clear, we don't know if this image is real or not, but it's definitely going viral.
Bitch, her baby daddy was in my DMs. I ain't worried about that, bitch. You stayed with the man that embarrassed you in front of the world. Who's the fool?
Now, Jeffree hardly makes his relationships public, especially when he's dealing with men that don't want to be put out there. But if Cardi is really going to come for him because he didn't agree with her, Jeffree wasn't going to let it slide, and was more than happy to let her know the games that Stefon was playing. And word is that Cardi didn't take it too well. Since the relationship had just started, she didn't want to leave and have the internet dragging her. Instead, she stayed and began to morph her appearance to look similar to Jeffree. And I know it sounds crazy, but do y'all remember when Cardi had her face snatched back with the face tape and the super thin eyebrows? Last year, Cardi started wearing those super bright contacts, and fans were surprised with her new dramatic look. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if y'all put that picture of Cardi right beside a picture of Jeffree Star, they could almost pass as siblings. You see what I mean with the resemblance and all? According to Jeffree, Cardi changing her look then wasn't a coincidence. Cardi has a history of going all out for the men in her life. And this is just another example of her doing the most to keep Stefon's attention. And even then, he still ended up embarrassing her publicly. Music. And this was one of those rare times when people actually agreed with Jeffree, because Stefon is doing too much to hide who he's really attracted to. I 100% believe that Stefon has been having these types of rumors surrounding his name for a while. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Stefon isn't even DL. This man is comfortable with the world knowing he goes both ways. Oh, Miss Jeffree Star decided enough is enough. He usually keeps his mouth zipped when he gets the DL DMs. Cardi should just be rich and alone raising her children at this point. Keep your money and self-respect. But what I want to know is, do y'all see Stefon having a thing with Jeffree Star? Let me know down in the comments and make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, baddies.